Hey guys, welcome to the Mongol campaign, and yeah, this is one of my favourite campaigns, I would say. It probably is my favourite campaign, but once again, when I was younger, I sucked at this game and never completed it, so there you go. Is this a stamp? I guess. Anyway, so yeah, our first scenario is the Crucible. This is before the kind of Mongolia unites under Genghis Khan. So this is a kind of RPG-ish level. It's not very complicated, as RTS RPG levels usually are. They're usually not that complicated, but yeah, it's an interesting one. Mongols are actually quite a good civilization to play multiplayer as well, because they hunt faster, like deer and stuff, and they get some bonuses like their cavalry archers fire faster, as well as their unique unit, the Mangadai, which we should be seeing a couple of in this scenario. But yeah, the narration in this campaign is is pretty amazing, so I hope you guys will enjoy it.
A blue wolf took as his spouse a fallow doe. They settled at the head of the Onan River to raise their offspring, and there were born the Mongols. So begins my life's work, the secret history of the Mongols. I have been selected to compose this epic because great events are about to take place. We are going to leave Mongolia. I have lived always on this frigid, dry, and endless steppe. The tribes here squabble like vultures fighting over the desiccated corpse of a marmot. We fight over limited resources, scarce water, few trees, sparse grass for our herds to graze on. A wise and dangerous man named Temujin means to change all this. He says that if the tribal conflict is to end, the Mongols require but two things. First, we need green pastures for our herds. With more to go around, there will be less competition among the tribes. Second, we are a nation of warriors. We need a common enemy with which to do battle. To meet both these needs, Temujin has come up with the most modest of schemes: to unite the tribes and go to war with anyone who stands in our path. How, we ask him, how can nomadic horsemen in felt tents embark on a campaign of world conquest? Temujin replies that we will fight not as warriors, but as a unified army. We fight not for our glory, but for the glory of Mongolia. And with those words, the name of Temujin has passed almost into obscurity. His name is replaced with a title: Great Khan, Genghis Khan.
Alright, well there is the intro. Yeah, that is something. So our only objective right now is wait for instructions from Genghis Khan. You'll notice there are a lot of us in this scenario, but they are all tribes pretty much, and Genghis Khan gets his own little faction there. So you can change the diplomacy when you want to. I don't think it does actually change other factions how they look at you, but apparently it says that. Only monks are able to pick up relics, and one of the tribes wants you to get a relic, so you're going to have to get a monk first. And the Karaids are going to be the ones to give you them, because they have few monks near their camp. So yeah, you basically got to... This scenario is basically recruiting 4 of the... I think you recruit 4 of the 6 tribes. The Karaikai are your enemies in this, so you have 5 others that you can recruit. I believe that is how it goes, so let's wait for instructions from Genghis Khan.
Behold, the horde of Genghis Khan approaches.
You men, you will visit each of the outlying tribes. You must convince as many as you can to join our glorious army. But beware the Karakitai. They are without honor.
So it does show you the tribes on the map. Yeah, the Karakitai are actually neutral with you. Oops, wrong button. To start with, I'm going to keep them on neutral, though I can change them to enemy if I do want to attack them automatically when I see them. But let's not. You can change diplomacy. Yeah, So that is the same. So we basically need to go and get these tribes in order to get some more units, because we started with 4 white cavalry, and that is one thing about the Mongols, is their white cavalry actually has a lot more HP and stuff. I assume scout cavalry have, well, I don't know, is it only white cavalry and hussars? They have 70 HP, so that's kind of strange, but there you go.
We will follow you if you can prove to us that you are favored by the gods. Bring to us a holy relic.
So the white Ungarids, or silver, I guess they're silver, they want a relic, but unfortunately we can't do anything with that right now because we don't have a monk to get a relic. Now there are some sheep here that you won't want to miss, because these are the Cariads who are going to give us the monk we need for the relic. And they
has been hard, and our warriors are hungry. Bring us 20 sheep and we will join you. If you are injured, our monks can heal you.
So these guys want the sheep, and there's also an additional 8 you can find around this area, which is very useful. You're going to have about 17, so you are going to need a couple more. Yeah, no, it would be because I don't know how many I had over there. I think it was 6, so apparently it's not going to be that many. We can find some more anyway, but you know, we'll get there. So basically just throw the sheep at them. Now to get our last sheep that we're going to have to go and take out some Karakitai. They are neutral with us, so I don't think they will attack us. I think only the unit that will... Okay, no, apparently I am wrong. They will all attack at one time. So I am going to basically make sure that they don't kill any of my units, because that cavalry archer was probably going to die otherwise. So now we are going to take... Apparently a sheep got injured as well, and I forgot to take another sheep. Not that it should matter, but you know. So the monk will be able to heal us, and I'm going to do this the most efficient way that I know. I don't know if there is a faster way to do this, but I'm pretty much going to do it in the way that I always did it. So yeah, it won't take you very long, this scenario, if you know what you're doing, but you can just ride around, go to the tribes and see what's going on. So we can bring these sheep, and this should do it in terms of sheep, so we'll just let those get captured, and then we should get some more units and get healed.
Thank you, Great Khan. We will honor our word by providing you with these soldiers.
Alright, so our monks kind of want to go over here. I think if you send them to the purple camp, these are the Naiman or something. I don't think they will get attacked by the Karakitai, but just keep that in mind that there is a Karakitai base with a couple towers over here and an onager, or it would probably be a mangonel, not an onager. So try and not go south here. Yep, you can see that is the camp over there. So we are trying to not go and anger them if we can. So I'm going to take these monks around the trees instead, and that will be safer. Now we're going to go down to an area you might not know about, which is has a relic. So we're actually going to get a relic now. It's surrounded by 3 direwolves, which isn't much of a problem at all. So we'll just take them out. This is actually the easiest relic to get on this map. There is another relic behind the Naiman base, but it's guarded by the Karakitai and a bunch of units, including a mangonel. There's also another mangonel in a base over here. Basically it's a monastery, and if you take that out, there is also a relic in there. This one is probably the easiest to get though, so I'm going to go for this one. So this guy's just going to get healing, and we are pretty much going to bring these guys up here. This guy is going to go back the way he came with the relic, and we are going to go into the Uyghur space.
You must prove that our people will benefit from this alliance. There is a great wolf, Ornwood, whose pack has been attacking our flocks. Slay him, and we will join your horde.
Alright, so we need to go and kill Ormlu the Wolf, which is like a special wolf that has like 400 HP. So this part is, you can lose some troops on this. I would suggest getting some more troops before you do this part first. So what I would do is, there is just normal wolves here that are really easy to kill, but Ormlu should be like in the middle here. So what you can kind of do is get these wolves to come. That should be Ormlu there. Yes, it is. You can actually fire at him for a bit without him caring at all. Can I actually fire? Let's see. Okay, no, we're getting the other wolves at us. Keep a monk around here, I would say, is probably for the best. Man, they cannot hit those wolves at all. Alright, so let us go and take this guy out now. Looks like I did lose a unit. Unfortunate. If it was a light cavalry, I think I could have actually made that, but yeah, I did lose one unit, but whatever. Alright, so now we are going to bring this relic back to these guys. And we are going to go back to the camp over here.
Yes, there is the pouch of the Great Wolf. We will join you, Genghis Khan. And to seal the agreement, we will give you the gift of flaming arrows.
Alright, so I am going to leave this monk here, and I am going to go and troop along back to this base over here. The relic needs to go in their monastery basically for them to join you, and I'm bringing the rest of my forces back here. These guys, or this guy, the single cavalry archer, is going to go up to the Naiman base.
We are at war with the Taichus. Destroy their camp and we will join.
By the way, just so you know, I've had the speed on fast this entire time. I'm actually going to just put it back to normal. It's a lot faster if you do it on fast.
In bringing to us this artifact, we will ride with the Great Khan.
Alright, so now we have basically... yeah, these are the Mangadai that we get. They're basically improved cavalry archers. They do decent damage to siege weapons as well, which is nice. So the last one that we need to take out is the Chuds or something. I don't know. Basically, they'll ask you to take out the Naiman, but those guys are easier to take out because these guys have 2 watchtowers. So we're just going to take out the greens. Unfortunate for them. So yeah, you'll notice that you walk a lot slower on normal speed. I actually forgot that I swapped it back up. There's a couple more sheep if you need it. Yeah. The scenario is so much longer when I do it like this, but whatever, it's a very easy scenario anyway.
The Naiman are our enemy. If you drive them from the steppes, then and only then will we join you.
Alright, so now we set these guys to enemy. And these are the only units. They're pretty terrible, honestly. Don't even care about losing units, I would say. They will resign after that, and I believe you only need to take 1 unit back here, and that will win us the scenario because we will get, we will basically finish all our objectives on this scenario. So there you go.
Because you have vanquished our enemy, we will gladly join the Horde.
And that's all you need to do. Just as easy as that. Very easy scenario, but pretty fun one actually, for how short it is.
4 Mongol tribes now follow the banner of Genghis Khan. The rest of the world will soon know true fear.
Yes, they will. Come on, give me the victory. There we go. And yeah, ending cutscene for us.
Nearly all of the Mongol tribes have united under the Great Khan. The chieftains of those tribes reluctant to join were boiled alive. Each day new faces have taken up the bow. Unfamiliar hands hold the 9 bands of yak hair that has become Genghis's standard. There are more men and horses gathered in the camp than I ever knew existed. Horse archers and lancers, men in leather cuirass and silk armor, all lift their heads upward to the platform from where Genghis speaks. The great Khan calls himself the punishment of God. Men smile like hungry wolves. It is dawn of the first day of the Mongolian Empire.
And there you go. Very simple mission, but satisfying one. The Karakatai still bet me in score, but what can you do, I guess. I lost one unit. Unfortunate, but you get a pretty big army in this, just for basically how many troops you can get. You could take out the Naiman if you wanted to take out... I don't know, you'd be taking out... I don't know... Yeah, you probably wouldn't need to take out those watchtowers, but they would be firing at you, so that would be kind of annoying. But apparently the Karakatai have collected gold. I don't think they have any villagers, so that's kind of strange. Oh, it's relic gold, of course. They have it in the monastery. There's a timeline, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Next time we are taking on a Life of Revenge, so I'll see you guys next time.